Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Okay, sorry. And yeah, welcome. Today we are going to be doing a get ready with me and just chit-chatting about things. And I'm going to be using my new Adept Amunet palette. This is what it looks like. I'm very excited to be trying this palette. It has some very nice, get out the words, Jennifer, or you're not going to be able to get through this video. Okay, it's morning time, and I've gotten used to not filming in the morning time. Usually, lately, because of my new job, I've been filming in the afternoons. So, it's Saturday, it's morning time. I am on my second cup of coffee. And yeah, I swatched this in yesterday's video. If you hadn't seen it, check it out. Where I did a haul of this palette and some things I got from the Etsy flash sale. And it's swatched very beautifully. It has some very nice mattes. It has some shimmers, some dual chromes, and I think from what I read, just like one, maybe two multi-chromes. So I'm going to be making a look for this palette with this palette today. And let's see what we can do with it. I gotta go to work this afternoon, so, because I'm working the swing shift today, and we'll see. It doesn't have to be a what you call neutral look. It can be colorful look. I just don't want to make it too wild looking, but we'll see what we can do. I am going to be using also this iconic London Dewy Glow highlight trio that I got from Etsy, and yeah, I think that's all that I got that's really new makeup wise. I got some other palettes and some new brushes, but I don't know if I'll be using these brushes today or not. We'll see if I can incorporate them. Okay, that was a long intro. If you are interested in talking, I'm just gonna talk about things that have been going on, how it's been affecting my life, my mental health, everything like that, because I've been having a lot of changes going on lately. So, hang tight, I'm getting right into it. Okay, we're gonna start with the eyes, and yeah, I usually do both eyes on camera, and I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup on camera too today. And I'll let you know what I'm using as I use it. So I'm gonna go into this Seth color, which is kind of a real grayish kind of pink color. We'll see how it looks on the eyes. Oh, that's a very pretty color. I like that. This palette, if you didn't watch Friday's video, Adept Cosmetics is a very pricey brand. I've seen some of their palettes for like over $100. This is an indie brand, and I don't know. I didn't spend a lot of time looking on their site, but I think they mainly just do eyeshadow palettes. They might do cheek stuff too. I don't know. I think Heather Austin did a collab palette with them, but most of their eyeshadow palettes, most of the color stories, I just wasn't into, really. They didn't really spark my interest. But this one, I have the Shop app where I make a lot of my installment payments through, and check a lot of where I make a lot of payments through is the Shop app, and they tell me when there's deals for things. And this came up and said this was on sale through Adept Cosmetics, And that was normally on sale for 50 something dollars, which I kind of knew Adept cosmetic stuff was like around that price range, like their 12-pan palettes were, but that it was on sale for about 30 something dollars because they were reformulating and getting rid of their old palettes, I guess. Something like Ace Beauty did. Okay, that's a nice shade. You can't really see it on camera because of all the lights, but I know if I went outside or looked at this outside, it would show up really, really well. So I have that shadowed down. So I thought, this would be a chance to try Adept. It's an indie brand. I like trying out new indie brands. So here I am trying it out. Okay, I'm trying this color. It's called PTAH. These are all like Egyptian names, like old Egyptian names. So I don't know if you call it Ptah or Ta, whatever. It's the purple color though. I really like this one because it has purples in it. Okay, this is a nice purple. It's not too pigmented. It's just kind of what I'm looking for. I bet it's buildable. And I'm just putting that in my crease. So, if I like this, I would really like to try more on them. I just don't know if I'm willing to put the money down. Maybe they would have a good Black Friday sale or something. But let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet. Let's even see if this is worth the $35 or so that I paid for it. Let me know if you've tried Adept Cosmetics down in the comments. This seems to be working out pretty well so far as the mattes go. Oh my gosh, it is the perfect day outside. It's morning time. The high is not supposed to get above 70 today. I feel like it's finally fall where I live. But the weather is supposed to get back up into the 80s this coming week. I'm like, why can't it stay in the 70s or 60s even? But today, oh, it's gonna be so nice. And I'm gonna be outside, so that'll be nice. Okay, why did I put that brush back? Okay, I'm just gonna blend with that Seth color. Blending's going nicely. Okay, this is looking nice. I didn't talk a lot while I do this part because that seems to be when I mess up a lot. So now I'm going to take this brown color, this Amunet, and put it in the outer corner of my eye, and that's going to be my darker color that I always use when I'm doing a first impression of a palette. I just kind of always do what I always do. Just the look that just the techniques that I always do to see if it works the way I'm used to working a palette. I know other people do their eye look different ways. So different palettes work for people in different ways, according to how they do their makeup and how they blend out their shades. I do it differently from the way other people do it. Some people might do it the same way, some people might do it differently. Okay, these are nice quality. Are they as good as like Natasha Denona or Pat McGrath? I wouldn't say so. I don't know if they would be $50 good mattes. Maybe all their price goes into the shimmers. We shall see that. But the mattes are just okay. Did they blend good? Yeah, they blend good. But I had drugstore quality shades that blend just as good as this that have more pigmentation. But I mean, pigmentation is not key for me. But usually, I will say, indie brands usually do have more pigmentation than this. But it's not a deal breaker for me. I will say that. I do like the way this looks. Okay, now let's try out a couple of the shimmers. I definitely want to try out this Anubis, this duochrome right here. That kind of, sorry about that. That one right there, that kind of purple and gray one. I guess that is a duochrome, but I definitely want to try out this Nefertiti's one, this green right here. I don't know if that is, I'm sorry I put these on. I didn't know I was going to be swatching. This one right here, I don't know if that's a multichrome or a duochrome. I'm not the authority on duochromes and multichromes. I'm really not, because I don't have a lot of them in my collection, but I love purples and greens. And that's what I want to wear today. And I do love these two colors, this Hathor and Circuit, these two right here. And I think I want to put Hathor in my inner corner, I think. This one has a little bit more green in it. This one has a little more pink in it. But I don't know which of these I want to put in the outer part of my eyelid and which one I want to put on the inner part of my eyelid. And I want to know if they will go on with a brush. Okay, I think I'm going to put Anubis on the outer part of my eyelid, and I hope I didn't make I hope that's a good decision. And I really want it to go on with the brush. Okay. All right, good. I like that. Okay, that looks really nice. I like that. That is beautiful. Let me look at it like this. Beautiful. Okay, Nefertiti's. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing the words wrong. I'm not a scholar in ancient, did I say Greece? This is ancient Egyptian. Okay, now there is the color. I always wet my shimmers when I have them on the brush. Okay, this is what the eye look looks like so far. Loving it. I really am. Let me know what you think down in the comment section so far. Okay, now that I'm past the eyes, I think we can talk. Okay, sometimes I just have to get past the eyes. Okay, so I'm just going to clean it up and put on some eyeliner and mascara. I've got the Moira Gel Statement eyeliner, and I'm going to use the Kosas The Big Clean mascara. I'm just cleaning up my brushes right now. Okay. What brush is this? Okay. I seem to have my brushes out of order. Okay. All right. Okay, let's get everything in order here. Okay, so I don't know where I left off from the last time I did one of these, but I've been working at my new job lately, and if any of you have been sticking around for a long enough time, you know this is a big deal for me because I am... Where did my color saver go? Hold on just a sec. Okay, you know this is a big deal for me because I am agoraphobic, or at least I used to be really bad agoraphobic, where I would not leave the house at all. Except at one point, the only time I used to leave my house was to go to my psychiatrist appointments. This was back in 2020. Of course, a lot of people wanted to leave their homes back then, but I definitely was not leaving my house for anything. But it started even before the pandemic. It started for me back in 2019. But 2020, the stuff that happened in 2020 definitely didn't help things. I still have problems going out in big crowds. I still worry about, I'm sure a lot of people are about this, I still worry about getting sick in big crowds, where there's big crowds of people. But there's other reasons I don't like going out in big crowds of people. Good thing about this job is I don't work around a lot of people. I used to work in the food service industry. I used to own my own restaurant, and back in the 2010s, and I was around a lot of people back then. And I mean, during the 2000s and the 2010s, I worked in the industry, in the restaurant industry in general. And yeah, I was around a lot of people back then. You could not pay me enough to go back into that industry. But I'm in a different industry now. I don't really like to talk about what I do specifically. But let's just say I'm not around a lot of people. And in fact, on my Saturdays, like today, I'm practically by myself. I hardly come into any contact with people at all. So it makes it nice. And the people I do work with during the week, I work 6 days a week. I work Monday through Friday from 7 to 3 p.m. And I work Saturdays from 2 to 10 p.m. And then I'm off on Sundays. I like that. I like working. I missed working, because I do like working, and I did miss working. I do like being busy. That's why I was doing YouTube every day, because I liked keeping myself busy. And I still like doing YouTube. I'll get home from work during the week, and I'll film. I'll relax a little bit, and I will get ready and film for the next day. I don't film on Fridays, and I will film on Saturday mornings, and then I'll film on Sundays for Monday's video, and then I won't have a video up on Sundays. But like tomorrow, I'm planning, fingers crossed, I'm planning on having a live with Christine and Sierra from the sea, and from Live with Christine around 4 o'clock Central Time. We're planning on doing some Halloween looks, but don't get too excited, because I don't do like full out Halloween looks. They might be doing some nice looks. I just do makeup. I don't do like FX looks or anything like that. I'm just probably going to pull out a nice Halloween themed palette and do a makeup look. So we shall see about that. Okay, so here's what the eyes are looking like, I think. It's got some nice shimmy, shiny colors in it. I'm really liking it. What I paid $50, $55 for this look? No, I don't think so. But you know what is really nice about this palette? This packaging. This leather packaging. And it looks really nice, and it doesn't matter if you get your fingerprints all over it. And look at this. There's this raised lettering here that says Amunet or Amunet. I don't know how you say that, but I'm just saying Amunet. And yeah, it's a very solid palette, and I'm keeping the color saver on this one. And yeah, it has a mirror here that I have not taken the protective lining off of. And you know what? I don't love the way it's laid out. I don't love all this negative space in there. That's the only thing I would complain about. But, and I have other palettes like that. And it's a normal thing that they do. But I'm not gonna. I mean, it's just a nitpicky thing for me to complain about. Okay, so let's go ahead and move along. I'm putting my e.l.f. Putty Color Correcting Age Brightener on. I have to read that every time before I put it on. But I do really like this look. I think I'm going to put this palette somewhere special, though, because I don't want it getting ripped apart just putting it with my commoner palettes. Because I mean, this is a really nice palette. I did keep the packaging that it came in, which was the styrofoam thing with this over it. I might keep it in there. Now, what really might turn this look around is that inner corner highlight. I can't wait to put that in my inner corner. So we shall see about that. I'm looking forward to, forgot the name of it, but my palette's closed right now. But I can't wait to use that. I get excited about inner corner highlight colors. What can I say? I know this is going to be a long video. Okay, lately I've been using this CoverGirl True Blend Foundation Smoothing Natural Finish. It's something I've been using for years and years. And even before I got into really doing makeup, I mean, I've always liked doing makeup, but just when I used to do just the bare minimum of makeup, this was like the foundation that I would use. So I still use it. This was the kind I used to just buy my makeup at the drugstore, and this was the kind I used to always pick up. And it's still one of my favorites. Okay, so we got this down for the most part. Now I am going to something that I haven't been to in a really long time. I'm going to, on a Tuesday night, I'm going to a concert at the House of Blues in Dallas, and there is probably going to be a crowd there, and I am in general admission, so I'm going to have to deal with that, but I really want to see this concert. And so I don't know, we will have to see. I guess, you know, if worse comes to worse, I can always just leave. So nothing says I can't just leave. So we will have to see about that. I will let you know how that goes. I'm with somebody who knows what my situation is like. You know, I start out using concealer, and when I start out, I just use a little bit of it, and then as time goes on, I use more and more of it. But I really do like this KVD Good Apple one. although it doesn't work with every foundation I own, and I think I decluttered all of the foundations that it doesn't work with. You know what would look good with this? Look, is some false eyelashes, but I'm not gonna wear those to work, and I just haven't put any on in a long time. You know what I am gonna do? I think I'm gonna put on some more mascara though. I like this formula, this Kosas formula, because it doesn't dry down too quickly. It's a nice wet formula. I'm a person who likes wet mascara that doesn't dry down too fast. This doesn't smell off yet, because Kosas is one of those clean brands. I like Kosas. There are some clean brands out there that I don't really care for that much, but I do like Kosas. And I like Tower 28. I have to look in the mirror like this to see the shimmers. We've gotten back to the point where everything falls down on my channel. Okay. All right, let us put on some blush, because I have a cream blush, but I have a powder. Well, no, let's do the powder. Let me get my brushes back over here. Let us do the powder bronzer. And it is the Kosas, again, Kosas, the Sun Show. This is in the shade Breezy. This is fast becoming one of my favorite bronzers. And it's a little darker, so I will go over it with powder after I'm done to kind of diffuse it out a little. So, oh, I have news about my car. I've got my car all fixed up now. It has been inspected and registered. I can drive it now. I just need a toll tag because I have to take the tollway to work. But I have been driving myself to work. I've just been driving my dad's car, and he's been driving my car. But like I said, before that, he was driving me, and sometimes I would have to take an Uber home, which I hated doing that. No offense to anybody who has to take Uber, but in my area, there wasn't always one available, and I would have to wait for almost 30 minutes for one to come get me, and I just didn't like that. I mean, it's just frustrating, that's all. But that's all over with now. After I get my toll tag, I will be driving my car, which I've had for a long time. It's just been that since I stopped driving in 2019, it fell into disrepair. And we had to get it fixed up. I had a lot of problems with it. I really like this bronzer. And another thing was I stopped driving in 2019. So I had to get over my fear of driving and start driving again, which I am driving by myself now. So I ordered a toll tag, and that should be coming in the mail soon. Okay, now for blush, I have this Keys Soul Care blush in. I'll get makeup on me. That's rude. This is in the shade Grace, I believe. Okay. This is a cream blush, and I'm just going to use my brush to put it on. It's a nice cool toned blush, since we're doing a cool toned look today. If I'm shaking the table, I do apologize. And I really like this blush. I don't know why I haven't used it in a while. It's very nice and understated. Sometimes I'm feeling very much like I don't want a lot of pigment on today. I'm feeling very understated today. Like, I want the shimmers to be nice and shiny, but I don't want like the matte or my bronzer or my blush to be very pigmented. Okay, let's put on some powder. What powder do I want to use though? I've been using this Moira powder. Let's just continue to use this Moira powder. Okay, we're going to powder my face, and I'll probably put some more blush on after this. Set everything down for right now. So, I've been going through a lot of different changes lately. And yeah, the one thing that's kind of throwing me off is, you know, I used to take one anxiety pill a day in the mornings, and it used to be enough. But now when I come home from work, I feel like I have a lot of nervous energy, and I feel like the only way to help that is to take another anxiety pill. So I'm back to taking 2 a day, and I really don't like doing that. Which is why, if you see in my videos during the week, I am a little bit hectic, manic acting. It's just because I have a lot of nervous energy to work through. And I don't act that way on my Saturday videos. Okay, got some more blush on. Looking good, I think. Okay, this is taking a long time for me to do my makeup. Alright, where is my brow mascara? Where is it? Is it down here? No. What is it? Okay, there it is. I need to get some more of this. I think it's starting to run dry. I need to make an Ulta order soon. Probably my next paycheck. That's another great thing about this company. I get paid every Tuesday, and this job pays really, really nicely. I love it. It's a great company to work for, and I was very lucky to be able to get to work full-time for this company. Full overtime. I'm getting overtime. I'm working 6 days a week. Okay, let's try out this blush here. Okay, I got my blush brush, and I'm going to try out this pink one here and put it here. I know it's a cream blush, but I want to see how it works over powder. It looks really nice. I liked the blush trio that I got from them. This is a nice, I wanted something a little wet looking and not so much sparkly looking. So, can I get that on my nose without the foundation coming off? Okay, that looks pretty nice. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put powder in my underneath my eyes. So let's do that right now. I got the, excuse me, Rachel Couture. Just the Rachel Couture translucent powder. Just to do that really, really fast before we start working in the lower lash line. I like this highlighter. It's very understated and very nice. I like it. Okay. All right, let's start putting some brushes away here. And let's work on the lower lash line here. Okay. Let me put my bronzer up. And okay. All right. Well, let's try some lipstick first. I got out the Lip Vise from Urban Decay. This is just a little mini. This one is in the color Back Talk. And I thought I would try it out. It's kind of mauve-y color. And it feels really nice on the lips. I've got it in a Sephora Lip Favorites last year that they put around Christmas time. Yeah, I think that works well with the eye look so far. So we're going to keep that. We'll put that in. I need to put a makeup bag together for tonight. I know, I'm not around a lot of people, but I still like to put a makeup bag together. Okay, underneath the eyes, I'm going to put that Seth color in my lower lash line. And just work it through and buff it out. Okay, I can keep talking. You don't need an eye tutorial here. I do the same thing every dang time. Okay, so what else? Speaking of my nervous energy, I have been thinking about joining a gym because, number one, in the hot season, I don't want to go outside because I can always go outside and walk or run. Although running is really not good for your joints, especially when you're older. And I don't know, I want to do more than just walk. And there is a couple of gyms near here. And I would like to go after work. That would mean I would have to cut back here on YouTube, but you know, I think that would be okay. Going down to like 4 videos a week or something like that. We'll see. We'll just see. And working out 3 days a week. So I would really like to do that and get into shape because I really need to get into shape. Okay, I'm taking the Pata color and going just underlining or, yeah, underline, what I call it, lining my lower lash line. I don't think I've ever said underlining my lower lash line before. But yeah, I don't think I've been to a gym since before my kids were born. Okay, and then I'm going to go into Emotep. I said I wasn't going to walk y'all through this, but I still do it. It's just habit. I'm sorry. I'm going to blend that out, put on some of my, I keep forgetting the name, Bad Gal Bang on my lower lashes. And then we are going to do that inner corner highlight. Yes, we are. I'm so excited. Okay, I got that done, and I did put some of this Rasha B Cosmetics in the color, and they don't have the color on it, but it is in this light purple shade. I put this in the waterline. Don't know why she didn't put the shade name on this, but I use this one a lot. That's the thing. I have all of these that don't have any names on them, so I have to go through them and open them up all the time. Okay, we're going into Hathor, and it looks like that, and we're going to put that on the end. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, this palette is totally worth it just for this amazing color right here. Oh my gosh. It's nothing else. This color is everything. Sometimes when I put my makeup on early in the mornings, like early, because I get up early for work so I can put on my makeup. Because yes, I do wear a full face of makeup to work. I don't care what anybody thinks about me at work or anything like that. It's usually neutral makeup, but I always put a pop of color in my inner corner. Sometimes in the morning, as it does, sometimes my eyes leak, and I hate that because it messes up my inner corner shade. But I think I'm safe now. It's late enough in the morning where my eyes aren't going to water. Oh my gosh, look at that. Let me know what you think. Do you like a good inner corner highlight, or are you just kind of not that impressed by it? Let me know in the comments. Okay, and this is the final look for today. I think I am in love with this new palette. I think it's worth $50? I don't know now with this inner corner highlight shade. Maybe I would put this up there with my Lethal Cosmetics palettes. That's where I would place this as far as quality goes and stuff. But oh my gosh, did I? Okay, good. I thought I had stained it with something. Okay, but I also think Lethal Cosmetics is a little too pricey for their own good. That's my opinion. I think for the price I paid for it, totally worth it. Absolutely worth it. I would buy more of these on sale. Like I said, I would probably check them out for Good Friday and see what they got going on. If they had a good 20 or 30% off sale, I would definitely buy some more. So they are on my radar for Good Friday. So let me know what you think. I'm trying to keep this palette as clean as possible. Let me know what you think of their palette. Let me know what you think of this look. Let me add a little bit of something here to my nose. We love a good shimmy shiny nose here on my channel. Okay, all right, let me know what you think of the rest of the look as well. Please leave me a comment down below. Let me know what's on your mind. Even just let me know how your day is going. I would love to hear from you. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know if you like longer videos or if you'd rather keep them to shorter videos. I like to make a longer video for people who like to watch them, because you know what, I'm trying to get my watch hours up. So if people like to watch a longer video, it really helps me out. It's a win-win situation all around. So okay, I hope, let me see, what am I trying to say here? Okay, leave me a comment, give me a big thumbs up, share this with your friends if you feel so inclined. But hey, if you don't want to do any of that, then like I said, just you watching really helps me out, whether you are a returning subscriber, whether you're a casual viewer, whether if this is your very first time watching one of my videos. Hey, hello, welcome. Thank you everybody for watching, but especially if you're new and you like what you see, then I would really love it if you would consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, setting it to all so that you're notified every time that I upload a new video. I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing day out there today. If you're having an especially hard time, know that I am thinking about you. I'm sending you out all of those good vibes. Just remember to stay strong, stay healthy, and stay safe out there. And I will see you in another video on Monday. Just stay well until then, okay? Oh yeah, I will have a live tomorrow if we can work things out. Otherwise, I'll see you on Monday. Okay, but I don't know whose channel it's going to be on, though. I hate making promises. Okay, that I don't know if I can keep or not. Okay, in any case, I'll see you on Monday, if nothing else. Okay, goodbye.